Hello everyone, this is Meltman of Gaming Philosophy and welcome back to Satisfactory. So, let's see here. We are still waiting to see if Full Auto is going to come back. He did leave for a phone call. I'm hoping though that he does come back and join us again since he was working on the steel facility. Um, we do have Bobcat Killer with us as we left off, and we do have someone else with us that hasn't been in Satisfactory for quite some time. And that would be our good buddy Jack, who has internet again. Because there was a long time where everybody was worried about you because you did not have internet.
What?
I was talking to you, Jack. Were you not listening?
No.
I just did the stream intro. And I
Oh.
was introducing you. Welcoming
Yeah.
you back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. My goodness. And we are having some frame drops, folks. I did 6 hours in the afternoon, perfectly fine, no problems. But I'm streaming in the evening now, and I'm seeing 20% of my frames are dropping. So if there's any stutter or anything like that on my end, I am sorry, folks. There is quite literally nothing I can do to control it. Oh, hey, these your doggo. You're so cute.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
What'd you do?
Okay. I'm an idiot too.
What'd you do?
I forgot to put smelters down.
What are you... What are you... Oh, you're making the citrine ore part of the factory?
If y'all get me set up with at least some stuff, I can try to help out. But you guys are gonna have to direct me at what I need to do, and I'll need a new invite, by the way.
Why do you need a new invite? And
Full
are
time,
you
'cause my
okay,
game-
bud?
Me? No, I have the coronavirus.
Confirmed?
I'm
Or
no.
joking?
joking, but close enough to confirmed. I just haven't gone to the doctor yet.
Well, you know
I'm
what
ge-
they
I'm
say.
getting over. I
Call-
know. I'm getting over a cold, so if I spike another fever or something else happens, I'll go to the doctor. But
No. Don't go to the doctor. Call the
I
doctor.
no.
They don't want people going in if they possibly have it. They want you to discuss
It's not
it.
allowing me to join your game because it says invite sender is not in a game anymore. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so I have to
It's
go
that.
ahead and exit Bobcat. I'm going to have to kill the
No,
session.
no. It fixed. It was just a temporary glitch.
It,
Uh-huh.
I had that once before. It's just a temporary thing.
Okay.
I just actually have to see if my game's gonna load.
It shows you here. It's just gonna take a little.
I'm in some form of. Oh. I forgot how wonky this was.
How
need to
wonky
up-
you are.
No, you're wonky. Go away.
Mm-hmm.
What?
By the way,
is my-
B is your flashlight.
Ooh, that's nasty.
I don't even use it.
Sync. Oh, no wonder my game is freaking dying. Turn this
VSync?
crap. No, VSync. I turned it on because I thought my game was dying. No, everything was set to ultra.
Oh, that'll do it.
All right. I'm going to have to go and see...
Okay.
Let's see here.
I'm in your machine victory.
I may kill the power grid.
Why?
I'm en route to you now, Bobcat.
You're gonna want to go wide to your right and go up the hill. Come around.
Wide.
Otherwise, you're gonna be jumping off a cliff to get to me.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Just go.
So how long have you guys had this world?
I started at noon today.
You started. Jesus. Oh, this is all tier 1 stuff though, isn't it? Or tier 2?
tier 1.
What do you mean tier 1 or tier 2?
The
Thank you
upgrade.
for understanding my question, Bobcat.
I don't know that there's no tier system as far as I can tell in here.
No, but is it the first generation of conveyor belts, or is it the second generation of
Yeah,
conveyor
that's
belts?
mark, not tier.
Close enough. Look, I haven't played this game in 9 months, I think. Oh, I have to go even more wide right.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. I was
By the way,
thinking
we have up to
wide.
Mark II, but depending on where you are, there is some Mark I and Mark II mixed in based on supplies.
Where the hell are you at?
Where the hell is who at?
Bobcat.
I'm on top of a waterfall.
You
He
are
is-
in the middle.
He is a long distance away.
Only 700 out.
Heh.
I had to make quick wire.
He decided that he wanted to go after getting Quickwire set up since that hadn't been set up yet.
Ooh,
That way I can get
ooh.
a bunch of things built. Especially like our jumping boots.
Yep, the Blade Runners
Since
are
you-
nice to have.
Since you did not load in the entire...
Go and continue to be salty about that. Is this going to be an ongoing layer of salt that you're going to be sprinkling over the entire stream?
Yeah, Bobcat has to pick up for what I missed.
10 of those. Have enough materials. No, it's gonna be tight. I might have enough materials to make 10.
Oh, hi, Mel. Is this your lizard doggo?
Yes. I tamed him. He's following me around.
It's the most weirdest, ugliest, but cutest creature I've ever seen.
Here.
Yeah.
If you find one, just drop that on the ground next to them. They'll eat it and then they'll follow you around forever. And if they find anything interesting on the ground, they'll put it in their inventory. You can walk up and check them. Or you could just eat it to recover health.
Oh, well, I have another question.
Okay.
I have items on a hotbar, and I don't know how to put it out.
Okay. Hit Q. And then
Oh,
select
got
something
it.
you want to build, and you can press any number on the hotbar, and that's how you fill the hotbar with things that you want. Now, as far
So-
as your inventory in your hand, that's go ahead and hit Tab.
Okay, so Q is the hotbar at the bottom is a building inventory. It's not
Yeah.
exactly a. Okay.
Yeah, and for stuff in your hand, that's mouse wheel.
Okay, so anything in your hand is mouse wheel, and then if it's body, it's auto one. Got it.
Yep.
Hey Jack, if you're running out here to make, can you bring rods and iron plates?
Okay, where do I get those?
Follow me.
I don't know how your system is set up here, so.
Yeah. Okay. So iron plates. And then
what,
up,
what does he need? You need
he said rods and iron plates. And on the floor above, that's where you're going to go and find reinforced iron plates, rotors, and the smart plating.
And exactly how many iron plates and rods do you need?
Can you bring me 4 stacks of each, please?
I got more than 4 stacks.
Works for me. That way I can make you a Xeno basher.
Wonderful bashing rod.
Trying to get the... But I'm short on materials to do so.
Hey, Dan. Mel.
Hey,
Those
Cat. Welcome to the
things concrete.
stream. I think we may have
Yeah,
lost
Jack.
full auto to No Man's Sky. Because it looks like that's what he's playing right now.
Unless his wife's on.
That's a possibility, but he was playing Satisfactory with us until he got a phone call. So, yeah.
Alright, so-
Fire being produced.
Alright, how wide right am I going?
That should be wide enough.
Cut back now.
Okay.
That is one
We
thing I
actually
like
need
about
to
this
go a
game.
little further.
You never run a sprint.
Yeah. That's a
Oh,
blessing.
by the way, have you tried hitting C while you're sprinting?
Oh my. Ow! Bitch! No! Ow! Ow! I didn't. Ow!
Spider.
Help. No! It's
Fluffy tail
damage.
hog?
So, something big.
Is it
That's
shooting
even
fire
bigger.
at you, or is it ramming you?
Oh, he ran into all kinds of things.
Bob can't help.
Run.
Bob can't help. I have no help.
And mistakes were made.
Oh, yeah, they swim. Oh my god, they swim. Oh my god, it swims. Oh,
Those I'm not worried about. I'm more worried about the bomber flies you brought after you.
I know, it hurts.
He triggered bomber
Go
flies. What is it that he has after him?
Come towards over here, Jack.
Oh my god. Jack.
Oh,
Come this way, Jack. I'm gonna remove the foundation so they cannot follow.
I'm coming. That's gonna hurt.
I'm assuming it's fluffy tail hogs.
Yeah, he's got 3 big ones.
Ooh.
There got 3 big fluffy-tailed hogs and then 2 of the bomber flies after me.
Considering the bomber flies usually spawn in 3s, did you kill one?
I killed
No,
one.
I think I
2
lost
floating around.
No, I
I
didn't kill one. I
saved
think
one.
I lost one.
I killed
Oh, you killed one. Okay.
Alright.
It sucked.
material, please.
Yeah, the thing
Huh?
about the bomber flies is because they spawn in
make sure you see
3s,
those
one
after
will
too.
come at you head on, the other 2 will circle around to hit you from the side, so they can catch you off guard real easy. But I'm sure you already noticed that, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Zeno Zephyr. Did you drop your Zeno Zephyr?
I never got it.
Should have
Oh.
been in your inventory.
I think.
Okay.
One moment. I have to finish crafting all the materials. Let me throw this in here. This. That's gonna take 5 minutes to unlock that.
So I like the difference in between cat space versus melt space.
I just built
Okay.
all this so I wouldn't have to run around.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay.
Here, Jack.
Oh my gosh, I can b-hop in this game.
Yes, yes you can. Be careful, that's the edge of the map.
So what's the edge of the map? This is?
Over here. Yeah. You fall off of here? Hey, you did. And all your inventory will be gone. Hey Jack, here's a Xeno Mesher for you. I have to build one for myself.
Oh.
Ow. Last time I built things for you.
Alright. I'm gonna go fight those enemies that were beating me alive.
You may want to go ahead and spend some time gathering some nuts and berries to use as healing items.
Oh yeah, you gave me things.
Yes, I mean, you know, being able to recover health while going into combat tends to be, you know, a useful thing.
How do you tell how much health a person has? By the color of their name?
No. Look in the bottom left-hand corner.
That shows your health.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
shows
see
my
other
health.
players' health.
Oh.
Can't see other players, sadly.
Oh, what do you think I am? Freaking.
Sir! Out of my factory. Out. Get. Out. 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 Come on.
I should have
Fucking
some
carcass.
carcass here for you soon.
Oh wait, hold on. Boop.
About 2 minutes to complete though. Hey,
Oh. Why is your base? Okay. Why? It's right on the next edge of the map, and I'm so terrified.
That's
this is where
Bobcat
the
for
quick
you.
wire is. I just set up right here.
That's Bobcat for you. He likes to go ahead and play edge cases.
At least someone's got the balls to do it.
Ooh, damn.
Yes, yes. It's ballsy to go ahead and expose yourself to unnecessary risk.
Yeah, it is.
Quick wire.
I mean, just look at the coronavirus.
Just stop. Okay? I have a hard time go ahead and making money off my channel as is. I don't need to be demonetized because someone said the C word too many times. If you have to mention it, the easiest way is just to call it human malware.
If you're gonna get demonetized over that?
No, everybody has been getting demonetized over that.
Apparently not everybody, because apparently, well, 2 high YouTubers have been making quite a lot of money off of it.
I can't speak to that because I don't have any first-hand information, but can we just drop the subject?
Okay.
Thanks.
Do we have copper plates?
Yes.
Being produced?
You mean sheets. And
Sheets.
yes, a whole storage unit full of them over where the copper is.
Okay. Hey Jack, can I get you to run back and go grab me a couple stacks?
I have
New
with Blade
equipment
Runners.
unlocked.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them for you real quick. Let's see, what do I need? Rotor and yeah, maybe that's 3. Yeah, hang on, I'll have that made in a second.
Alright. No, it's not the same C word, but it's a different one. So, I was talking to somebody the other day about Corona, the alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you drink Corona, or have you drank Corona?
Yes, I have in the past. Not
Do
recently,
you
though.
drink Corona with lime juice or limes?
I had it with neither.
Uh,
I think I just broke Jack.
ew.
You deserve to be slapped.
Thank you.
It was a bottle. I opened the bottle. I drank it out of the bottle.
Yeah, you're supposed to push a lime into the bottle, but I
So
just
kind
had
of like how Blue Moon's supposed to be served with an orange.
Yeah, actually, yeah, same thing.
Oh, okay.
Corona's supposed to be served with a lime in it, well, the same way Blue Moon's supposed to be served with an orange, and there's another one that I don't remember what it is. It's the only two I remember. But I was told the other day that somebody puts lime juice in theirs because it makes less of a mess and it's less to worry about. But
Well,
it's not,
laziness is the mother of invention.
I don't disagree with that, but no.
I mean, why bother making tomato soup when you could just open a bunch of ketchup packets?
Because there's a difference. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'll be back in no time.
Yeah. Do we have rotors being produced or no?
Yes. Second story.
That's a
Back
big
it up,
boy.
please.
I love being able to sprint by all the big boys.
Can pretty easily with these.
And the great thing about Blade Runners is they don't require any additional fuel.
What is this? Ow! Ooh, I stopped at the wrong time.
Do we have reinforced iron plates being produced?
Yes, second story.
Dude, are you needing deuterium ore?
That's what he's been working on.
That's
so
what I just did.
I found it like almost right next to the base.
that sounds exactly like how things work out. Bobcat goes to the ends of the earth to find something that is just next door.
Like
Is it a round circle?
yeah, I mean,
Is it just a
yeah.
node, or is it a?
It looked more like a node. It didn't look like it was a
Mining spot?
mining spot. It was out of the ground, but it was like a ball of it. So
Yeah, never mind.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a one-time mine it up, you get it, done kind of thing.
Can you grab 6,000 copper wire?
Okay.
Or 6 stacks of copper wire, so I set that on.
Ah, Full Auto said yes, he is intending to come back. Finally
Alright.
responded to me.
Where?
Where
First
what?
of all, before I ask that question, what all do you need?
I need heavy reinforced iron plates.
He said that was upstairs.
Yep.
So,
2 stacks of that. I need 2 stacks of rotors.
so
There's a stack of storage units that have rotors and reinforced iron plates going into them, but they're also coming out to feed the smart plating machines. But I think I have the smart plating machines turned off. But those things take a lot to produce, so you may have to pull some off of the conveyor belts themselves.
well, I have a problem.
Okay.
I remember your base layout.
Okay. Go to the first floor. Look at the ramp inside the building. Go
That's
up the
not-
ramp.
Can't find. Oh, never mind. I found the building. I would literally jump on the building and then couldn't find it.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you don't need any assistance? You got it?
I mean, heard.
Dang it.
While you're there, can you grab some concrete?
Did you ask him
Right.
to grab some concrete? You cut out there, Bobcat.
Yes, I heard him.
Okay.
So, a list of what you need?
About 300 concrete, 2 stacks of reinforced iron plates, 2 stacks of rotors, and 2 stacks of copper plates, and 6 stacks of copper wire.
Well, we only have 81 reinforced iron plates.
I'll just I'll have to make the rest I need, I guess.
That's all we have in this ship.
Like I said, you might have to take some off of the conveyor belts.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them there.
Yep, that's why I said that.
You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll just stand here by the machine and spam me. I'll be here for a minute.
Alright. We are now at a 675 milliwatt capacity.
He said MVAC was a mission in no man.
Hey, Full Auto, you ready for an invite?
Yes, indeed.
Alright. I don't
What's up,
think
Dad? Long
anybody
time no
has
see.
touched steel production, so that's still your job if you want it.
I'm just a middleman. I don't know how to play this game. I'm just gonna run whatever you
Yeah.
guys need.
Jack is being the resource gopher for us.
Oh, sounds awesome.
You guys load me up with weapons or whatever you need, and I'll just go out and fight it.
You want a rebar gun?
Hold on a minute. Wait a second. What?
It ain't unlocked yet.
No, it's unlocked. I unlocked the rebar gun. Oh wait, no, I don't think I
No,
did.
No, you did not.
Ah, we can get that unlocked real quick.
So,
What? I'm dumb. I'm sitting here spamming E, but my dumbass forgot to take the rest of the iron plates out of the freaking machine. So I'm just watching the conveyor belts continuously go.
Okay.
Alright, so we should be good on power for a while, but if you start going ahead and going ape crap on a big building project, make sure you check the poll. Let me know if we start getting close to capacity so I can expand the power grid as we go rather than panic expanding.
Well, when it comes time to building the gas generators, we really need to go after hard drives.
You mentioned that, yeah. Yeah, we can go ahead and maybe Jack, once we get him geared up with enough things to be able to defend himself, he can go ahead and hunt those down.
He's already stacked. I gave him the blade
So-
runners, Xeno Basher. And more.
Alright, so how many iron plates did you need?
Just bring all what you can. There's
I think I'm glitching the system, I'm not gonna lie. I need to step away.
Okay, there's one. 1,600 meters. 2,000 meters. I won't be going after that anytime soon.
Alright, so I have all the iron plates that I can. What else was that you need real quick? I don't know where concrete is, so name something else.
Concrete is just outside the factory door. There's one on the left and one on the right.
Well, that's not a factory door, that's a ground.
You can hold V and then go ahead and go to limestone, and the game will scan and point you direction of limestone deposits. And you could literally run that direction.
Huh, that's actually really cool.
Yep.
So I only have 10 concrete in this one.
There's one on the opposite side that had a buttload of concrete in. You can just come to the hub, and I'll drop some for you.
I'm
And kill those beasts along the way. I need their carapace flesh.
Do you not know where the hub is?
I'm learning. Leave me alone.
Okay. You see the stacks of concrete?
Oh Jesus. Cool, thanks.
If it was a freaking snake.
You don't understand. You don't understand. Ever since I've been back, all I've been playing is Siege, and they have a new update in Siege that I really really want you to play.
The golden gun.
Yes.
That is fucking
You needed some reinforced plates too, right?
Yeah, but I have.
Do you have iron plates or reinforced plates?
Reinforced iron.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 136 reinforced.
And you have iron plates as well?
No,
rotors.
I don't have rotors. That's one thing I need to know where they're at.
Okay, the second floor. Right where the reinforced iron plates are. You'll get it eventually. Full auto,
Yes.
anything I can do to help you out, because we need that steel production up as soon as possible.
One of them is almost up now, and the second one will be short to follow.
Okay. I'm trying to get advanced steel production up for us, so you can go ahead and tear everything out that you're doing now to make it even better.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
I
I'm good
believe
with
with advanced steel production, you're going to have some other options that are going to make your life a little bit easier.
I just ran a reverse image search on this one picture from Mom. She's going, "You're so good at computers. How'd you learn?" Yes, I am. I love working with old people. I feel like a techno god. It's amazing. How do you do that? I have skills. I possess the internet magic. It's fine.
Hello, Miss Full Auto.
Oh, that's a big one.
She's a techno wizard, is she?
To the older generations, it appears.
Well, you know what they say. Any sufficient high level of science is indistinguishable from magic, I believe is the saying. I could be misquoting that a little bit, so don't, take that as 100% on.
How many rotors did you need again?
2 stacks.
I don't think we have 2 stacks.
No, I
Rotors?
have 53.
Bring them all. I'll use them all. And I'll do what I can to unlock the rebar gun for you. 53 is going to give me just
Don't
enough
honestly
time.
care about a rebar gun, because I'm probably going to be DPS melee based.
Well, when you have ranged fireballs coming at you, you'd appreciate a ranged weapon.
Yes,
Not
you
when
will.
you can be hop.
Bring.
That's gonna hurt.
When you have the rest of the stuff I asked for, just fill the inventory.
I have reinforced iron plates, concrete, and rotors. That's all I got.
Did you grab the copper wire and copper plates?
What'd you do?
Both.
Sorry, you said copper what?
He needs copper wire and copper
Yeah.
plates. If you hit the V button and scan for the copper node, it'll direct you to where the storage for copper items are.
What? Damn it, I hate this.
She didn't enter her phone.
Oh, it's up there on the hill. She was what? The Vienna?
And we're selling her.
She reeks them.
All right. The first bits of steel are rolling off the line.
All right.
What is
We need
this?
200
Copper.
steel pipe to go ahead and finish the milestone that I'm working on. That gives you the advanced steel production.
How many copper wires do you need?
How many stacks are there?
I got a total of 6 stacks.
Take them all. 'Cause I'm gonna burn through them really quick.
I got plenty of copper sheets, I promise.
Fill the rest with iron rods, because that's what the ammo is.
Yeah, we don't have a shortage of iron rods.
Alright, so you need iron rods for the ammo.
That's what the rebar gun fires.
You need iron rods for the ammo.
Iron ore.
I'll be making them as ammo anyway.
Oh, iron deposit's done here. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna need mass heals, because I keep jumping off cliffs, because I'm done.
No, we don't have that unlocked as of yet, but I'll work on it.
Let's see here.
So, all these iron rods go here, then they go into here, so they right here.
Do we have the chainsaw unlocked yet?
Yes, the chainsaw is unlocked. I do have one on me. If Jack has space, I can go ahead and pitch it at him, and he can go ahead and bring it to you.
I can always make space.
Do you have enough biofuel over there, or do you need some biofuel to take with you?
He's gonna need some. I have none over here.
Alright,
Thanks, Mel.
no problem. Hey, Jack.
Yeah, I almost did a dummy.
Well, at the hub, there's 3 stacks of biofuel and the chainsaw.
He'll only need 1 stack.
Well,
One
he
stack
can
will
melt.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put it away back in the storage. I mean, it's not like
Okay.
we're using biofuel for anything.
Bye, have a good day.
Why did... Oh, you need to make room, so you threw the copper sheets at me?
I just needed one thing of room.
Yeah, it's okay. No big deal.
Here.
I mean, I could have just chucked my entire inventory at you like I do to Bobcat.
By the way, if you ever want a quicker and easier way to put things down, hit Q, go down to Organization, Personal Storage Box. It's pretty cheap. And that'll give you a way where you can just shift control and click an item, and everything of that same item gets thrown in there.
There's a bouncy here.
Oh, you got a bubble bob?
Got a bubble bob.
A bubble bob.
I bounced. I'm right into bubble bob.
Be careful, you'll keep on bouncing higher and higher.
I know. I caught off the bubble bob.
You were on a mission in No Man's Sky, says Full Auto. What kind of mission were you doing, bud?
The weekend mass
Where'd it go?
Quicksilver mission.
Ah. So that's what you get the phone call about? Your buddy letting you know, hey, you need to get on No Man's Sky.
Yes. He was calling me being like, I need help getting this mission done. I'm like, it says it's multiplayer, but you could probably do it alone. Could you at least show me how? Like, oh, okay, I can do that.
Man, I haven't played No Man's Sky in like the longest time.
Hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say it's at?
I mean, there are certain elements of it that I wish were there, but it's definitely a game that's worth playing. At the same time, it sucks that you find a ship, it's got 10 out of the 12 elements that make it look the way you want a ship to look, but then it doesn't have those other 2, it's got stupid looking elements on it. The fact that you can now take a low-level ship and gradually upgrade it makes it so much better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the synthesis upgrade, or synthesis pack they launched gives you the ability to expand the storage on a ship, the technology on a ship, and you can actually upgrade its class.
Oh, really? Now that is new information, because it was constantly the fight of, okay, sit at a dock, wait until a ship that looks like it might be a worthwhile ship, then try to see if you can buy it off the person flying it. And that was just a bit of a ugh. I wonder why they never had like shipwrights or anything, where you could just go ahead and flip through a catalog and say, yes, I want that one.
I know, right? Or the ability to save parts from ships and custom and like break a ship apart, selecting
Oh,
one
kit
part,
bash.
and kit bash.
Oh my god. Kit bashing in like No Man's Sky would be cool.
Go, Jack.
I would not mind that. But you know someone would kit bash, and then all of a sudden we would see X-Wings and TIE fighters, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And then of
And
course
then-
Disney would be,
Nothing wrong
oh,
with it.
Disney would come over to them and start cuffing on their shoulder. Oh, did you design that? It's
Oh.
like, no, it's player-generated content.
Mm-hmm.
In no way are we stealing from Star Wars.
All we did was use these parts in this way. They're the ones that threw it together in that fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, you could get a randomly generated one.
Uh-oh.
Why do
Would
I
you-
think you just fell off the map?
I was so close to falling off the edge of the map.
I highly recommend having panic foundations on your hotbar and having concrete in your inventory. So if you start
Number
falling randomly, you can try to slap a foundation underneath you to save your ass.
If it
That
doesn't
is-
kill you on the impact.
Even if it does, your box is then flatly situated on a foundation.
And not lost to the void.
Exactly.
You can still
Look.
get it out of the void, it's just not easy.
It's just not easy. Yes. Yes. We're talking about making life easier. That's the whole point.
I play Siege. I don't like an easy life.
Is that anything like people who play League? They don't like to be happy.
Wow. Damn. Not wrong.
Of course, I know little plates.
That's gonna take 5 minutes to unlock that.
Well, steel piping is already under production, and I'm working on getting steel
Beams.
beams also in production.
Sweet.
Feeling ballsy, Jack?
Why? What do you want?
Something you can't get out of base. I need this. Careful. You know those things that are beating your ass?
I got a whole bunch of it in the storage unit at the hub.
Oh, well, go back down and grab all. That way I can unlock shit.
I was just gonna go beat some ass.
Okay.
Is there anything being unlocked in the MAM currently?
Yes.
How long?
4 minutes. I'm unlocking the gun.
God damn it! I just finished getting the rotors necessary for doing that. Alright, well I'll throw them into,
I literally just said that I was gonna build it for him.
yeah, and I said, okay, I'll start unlocking it.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
catch that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's no big deal.
I have a bunch of things running next to me, so it's kind of hard to hear everything.
No, dude, don't worry about it. It's really no big deal.
I have a pubic hair.
You know
health.
what? Well, then eat some freaking berries, dude. Or, throw some nuts in your mouth.
Just not
Oh.
your own.
Or swallow a mushroom. I mean,
I want to do some shrooms.
they're called bacon and garlic. They look like mushrooms. You shove them in your mouth and you recover a lot of health for something that's just randomly found in the world. Like a nut is like half a bubble, a berry is almost a full bubble, and then a bacon or garlic is like 3.5 bubbles.
Mount. Polado, what's your health at?
Full? Why do you ask?
Oh, shit. Well,
Are you dead?
I was so close.
If
I'm
you,
so happy. I'm so happy I learned how to be hop.
what do you need? What do you need?
Shell. These.
Oh, they're at the hub, dude. I told you that. There's
What's a hub?
the hub is the Sentry unit that has the launching ship on it.
It's also the place you spawned when you initially joined the server.
Yeah, it's right there in the storage unit.
It's also the most fun ride in the game.
You're not kidding there.
I remember when when the game was still early access and they were giving people access to the beta, and they didn't think to keep people from being able to ride
the rocket.
the shuttle off when the shuttle launched, and people started crashing the game just by riding it off outside of the gameplay area because it would push you through the skybox.
Believe it or not, I could do that with the railgun.
Oh, I bet you could. But now, if you ride the shuttle past a certain height level, it just respawns you back at base, at the hub.
It kills you now.
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't kill you because you still have all your items on you. It respawns you. You don't lose your items.
Then you haven't played with my railgun.
Oh, okay. We're not talking about I wasn't talking about the railgun. I was talking about the shuttle. And, okay. So a railgun is a gun on rails. Okay? Your gun is not on rails, and it shoots people. So, should we not call it a people gun?
Nah, it's a human railgun.
But there's no rails.
So barrel nuts, you eat them and they give you health regen the same way?
Yeah, the nuts give you half a bubble. The berries give you almost a full bubble, and the mushrooms give you about 3.5 bubbles. But if you do get the berries, nuts, and mushrooms can all be crafted into healing items as well.
Well. Oh.
You gonna go ahead and open up the expanded tool belt as well?
As soon as I have enough carapace.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really annoying.
What?
You land in water, and you still get hurt.
If it's deep enough, you
It-
won't get hurt.
Yeah, it depends on the depth of the water. And how far you're falling.
600 screws.
Okay, let's see here.
Just walk up to the container and click E and you can dump all your stuff in there. I have to make 600 screws.
Oh, if you hold shift, it'll just throw the item over. If you have multiple of the same item, hold control and shift and click one, and it'll have all of that item transfer.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, okay. It's actually less work that way, but sure. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna come over here and see about some steel pipe. So full auto, I hear you're laying some pipe over here.
Oh, I'm good at laying pipe.
I'm surprised there was no comment from the peanut gallery about that.
I was trying to think of like full auto. Don't you have a semi-auto?
No.
Yeah.
God.
Nice.
Okay. There we go. Just need 47 more rotors, and we will be good to have advanced steel production unlocked.
Alright. I'm more or less just relaxing right now because my back is hurting. Fuck.
What'd you do to your back?
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Work. I understand that.
I was just saying,
So-
I have to get on my route tomorrow.
Okay.
I really don't want to.
So with a lot of places being shut down because they're considered non-essential jobs because of the whole isolation thing going
Yeah.
on because of the human malware. One place kind of decided to say that they are an essential service and will not shut down. They kind of caught me off guard.
GameStop?
Yep.
GameStop.
Yeah. In what world is GameStop an essential
be fair,
service?
To be fair, with the population being shut in,
Mm-hmm.
I think they were only extending it till the launch of the games that people were anticipating.
Ooh. Yeah, if they had pre-sales that they were they're worrying about. Yeah.
Not only
How
that,
does-
but at that point they were stocked, they were ready to distribute. People are getting ready for quarantines. A lot of states still aren't under quarantine, like my state. My state's not under quarantine yet.
Well, okay.
What state?
Washington, I think, is under full quarantine.
Still go to the bar.
California
Yes.
is under full quarantine. Here in Oregon, we're almost to that point.
West Virginia only has 7 cases, so
Well, yeah, but it's West Virginia. You're like the farthest away from both ports.
yeah. But we're also surrounded by all fucking states with mass cases right now.
Yeah.
Every single state around us on the East Coast, every 3 states around us within the outside has quarantine right now.
Mm-hmm.
Even Ohio's on quarantine. Maryland's on big quarantine. New York's on quarantine. You know, all of them. Everybody's on quarantine right now except West Virginia.
Well, that's why you're not on quarantine. Everything around you's already quarantined, so you might as well already be quarantined.
Okay, but West Virginia University had 12 students come back from a overseas thing without getting checked, and we only have 7 cases from all that. Whenever one of the cases is for the confirmed student.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you and yours the best of luck.
I mean, nothing's gonna happen. The problem is, the thing that annoys me the most is, like, how do you consider food services an emergency service in this time of need?
What do you mean?
I'm a delivery driver. It's my job. That's all I'm gonna say,
Okay.
because I've said it before in a previous job, but I'm not gonna say it here. I'm a delivery driver in my job, but
Okay.
we're still open. As delivery and takeaway, we're still open.
Of course.
Yeah,
People
Jack.
gotta eat.
I know people gotta eat. I don't got no problem, but they just bumped our radius from
Oh,
a
good lord.
10-mile radius. I'd say that it was like maybe 10-15 minutes to get to a destination,
Jack.
to almost an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Like, where are you coming from with this? Why is the radius all? So we don't have the staff to cover this range.
Well, here's the reason. It's gonna be good for delivery business. Because
Yes, I
everybody's
noticed.
staying in, everybody's eating in, everybody's ordering delivery.
Okay,
They're-
but when
Your shop is just
when we
trying to
only
get
have
this.
6 drivers,
Yeah.
when we only have 6 drivers, and we're already pushing 200 deliveries a week for our base level in the 10-mile radius.
There are people out there that would love to go ahead and pick up a job right now that got laid off because of this. So I
Yeah.
mean, I
Say
would
that.
I would say, hey, is there any chance we could pick some extra drivers up to your boss
Yeah.
to help cover?
Say that to the 50 servers and the 23 kitchen staff that we asked, and only 2 people volunteered.
Well,
People don't want to work.
then you gotta go ahead and ask outside of your work then, because I'm
We have.
sure.
Same thing goes with all the other same restaurants. I'm not going to say the name of this one at least. Same restaurants in my state. No one can spare anybody. I mean, we can't pull drivers from out of state unless we hire them, right off the streets. But they have to go through a literal background process and the full-on course like everyone else does. This might be a time of need, but they have to go through everything.
Oh boy.
Tool belt has been expanded.
It's a 5-day online course, a 4-day in-house training, a 1-day back-of-house expo training.
And okay, I'm going to say this. Given the circumstance and a time of need, I mean, I would hope that the person that is in charge, I don't know, the CEO of the service that you deliver for, perhaps, might go ahead and streamline the process considering extenuating circumstances. I mean, it's only going to make him more money in the long run.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's literally no reason not to.
You're operating under the assumption that these people are intelligent.
You're not wrong.
Okay. All right. You got me there.
You're also operating under the assumption that they want to hire outside drivers.
They want money.
No.
They don't want
Surprisingly
money?
not.
You have
Surprisingly.
someone in business that does not want to run a business for the purpose of earning money.
Yeah, seeing with our 6 drivers, we can already push over $1,200,000 in a year for a room that was only pushing $500,000 the year before.
Yes, but the situation has changed.
I get the situation has changed, but how it's only changed for us, it's never changed for them. They have money. It's not that they want company money, they have money.
I would like to think that if a CEO is in charge of a business and he has a board that he has to answer to, being able to show that when everybody else has a huge downturn from the hit to the economy, that he can go and slap a whiteboard and say, look at these numbers. We had 50% increased growth in revenue. You want to give me a raise? Kind of things.
I don't disagree with that, but CEOs aren't like that. And I mean, now hold on. Wait a second. Not all CEOs are like that.
Okay.
Let me rephrase the statement before I say that, because I wholeheartedly don't disagree.
No. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are happy with their lot in life and are just thrilled to sit on their butt and do absolutely jack all and just collect a paycheck. I agree.
Politics.
There is that.
Politics.
But
yeah, I mean, there's people that do sit out there, but I mean, it's not that he's sitting out there, he's trying to help out, the employees and stuff like that. But in the time of need with the low income of, your higher base income is through servers.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to shut down all in-house seating, which means that your percent sales just got cut by 60%, 70% on average.
So you gotta make it up elsewhere.
Yeah, you're going to try making it up elsewhere, but you don't got the money to pay them elsewhere.
Okay.
So since your wages just got cut, your staffing had to get cut, and since your staffing just got cut, it's a lot bigger. Until this situation overrides or, overcomes itself, we're going to be sitting here doing all kinds of work back to back. Like, we're 6 part-time drivers that's pushing 38, 40 hours, if not more, a week.
Hey Jack, are you near me?
Mom and I are over here with Outlander.
Can be.
Well, steel is a pumping.
My head's starting to hurt because my ears.
Hmm.
But
If
that's
you have
okay.
to call it, but it's okay.
No, I mean, I might have to, but it's like I'm getting over my cold, so I'm like have a slight ear infection after it, which is normal for me.
Yeah.
But once I get rid of all this sickness, I'll be good for like another year before I get a really bad sick again. But when I get sick, so this shit sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you want?
Can you pick up this container for me right here?
I'm coming.
Oh, hello.
Beat his ass.
It's a bloody spider.
Beat his ass.
It's a jumpy spider too.
Beat his ass.
By the way, there are variants of enemies.
Yeah,
Quick,
yeah.
use the arachnophobia mod.
Oh god.
It's hilarious.
I have not actually seen arachnophobia mode. I thought it was supposed to replace the spiders with something less threatening.
It does, and it's hilarious.
What does it replace the spiders with?
You know,
Yeah.
I kind of want to not tell you so that you do, so that you look at it.
Fine.
Hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of forgot I had to go. Thank you for all the stuff, but I'm gonna have to log off.
Alright, get some rest, bud. Feel better
alright.
soon.
Can you drop whatever you have in,
Yeah, but I don't know where it's at.
Just
look
drop
to
it
the
at the
top of
hub.
map?
Look north.
Oh, and in this forest, it's all spiders.
Bobcat, I don't know where I'm going.
Look up to the top of your map, look for the hub. It'll say hub.
Oh, hey, hub.
D-hub. Not GitHub. The hub. GitHub is something else entirely.
Here, shit.
I like.
You were about to say a different hub, weren't you?
I did say different hub.
Oh, you cut out, thankfully.
Woo.
Did you just ooh at her?
Yes, I did. Hey, no.
They think you're adorable.
That's great. Hey, Mel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mel.
Yes.
Stop running away from me.
Just go ahead and drop whatever you need to drop at the hub.
Ow.
And besides, I don't see you anywhere,
wanna-
so I don't think I'm running from you. I think you think someone else. Ow!
Milestone reached. Improved miner included.
You've been
double
wanting to do
extraction
that
rates
this whole
and
time,
improve
haven't you?
Efficiency of new pipelines.
No, I've been
A
wanting to
collection
see
of
what I
new,
look
more
like.
complex parts is now available for crafting. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
I wonder if it would matter if I built a MAM.
If all the MAMs are synced. So if
I'll
someone's
just-
doing research at their MAM, it will block your MAM.
That's fine. I just like the look of it.
Nah, go ahead. By the way, I'm about to unlock Tier 3 logistics, so you can go and use steel plates for the Mark IIIs.
Steel beams.
Steel beams. Make sure you log out in the inside the hub. That way, we don't have to kill you and move your body later.
Or logging out in an area you have claimed as your own.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's not. Oh my god. Jack, you okay? You sound a little mucusy, bud.
Come take my sickness. Alright.
Go get some rest. My god.
he left.
Yeah, he's gone. Oh, man. Sounding that bad and his state's not on quarantine? And he says that's normal for him? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is normal for him.
200, 100, and the 500.
I got the five.
Weird.
Oh. Did someone just unlock the color gun?
I had extra shit in my inventory, so I just threw it in.
Hmm.
We still need another 50 on the beams, but then it'll be there.
Oh. Do you have any places where you have any bottlenecks that could be solved with power slugs?
Not really. At this point, my bottleneck is, I guess, the iron income, because I'm only getting 30 from each one.
The Mark II miner is up. You could replace the Mark II miner with the Mark I Mark I miners with Mark IIs.
Okay, so I'll work on that.
That would improve your iron income.
Yes, indeed. Let's...
Oh, you're already putting stuff in there. Okay.
Alright, I need 10 of those, 2 miners. Oh, do we have access to the concrete encased beams?
We have them. We don't have them crafting.
Okay.
Also, to help with the Mark I's, I'm slapping 2 power shards in each of your Mark I's for the iron. It is 2, right? You just have these 2 mines?
Yep, just the 2.
Alright. Well, they're now running at 200% efficiency.
Okay.
100, 600.
I mean, they only need to be at about 150% efficiency because the foundries can only process 45 a minute.
Hmm.
Versus the 30 that's coming out of them.
Okay. So I'll pull the...
If you knock them down to 150%, that should be plenty.
Alright. I'll throw the extra power shard into the foundries.
Okay.
So that'll help them process a little faster. You might get some shortage on iron again, but...
We're at 67 of the...
67.5, I think?
Well, 68 of the 100 we need to finish logistics.
Okay.
Once that's done, I'll work on upgrading my miners.
Yeah, you're now just getting the iron in just in time to start a fresh one.
Yep.
So that's beautiful.
We've got pipe for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, because pipes make faster.
Not only that, but they're cheaper.
Yeah. Same thing's true for iron rods and iron plates.
Spruce.
Yeah. Iron rods are really cheap and you can make them real fast.
Oh, this killed me.
So is the missus okay?
Mm-hmm. She having a good time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a
Let's see here.
Oh, that's gonna kill me.
Don't let it. Do you need any supplies? I mean, you said you were going to upgrade those mines.
Yeah.
Do you need me to make you some modular frames? And you
That'd be
already have the miners from...
The level 1s, yeah.
Yeah, so you just need an extra miner and then the modular frames for each, right?
The extra miner, the modular frames, and some concrete, because I'm running a little low on that.
Okay, I should be able to go and get that up to you. And I can make the modular frames. How many modular frames is it? 5 apiece? Or 10?
5 apiece.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's 10. It is 10.
Okay. So
My
you
bad.
need 20 modular frames, you need 2 miners, and a heap and helping of concrete.
A heap and helping.
Alright. I'll be
Might
running
make it a heap and helping and a bit.
heap
Heap
and
and helping
helping.
and a handful.
Alright.
And a handful. Because I always.
Would
got
you like to
I always got
supersize that
more
order,
use.
sir?
Yes, I would. Can I also get the dessert?
Well, we have two options: berries and nuts.
Can't I get some rod?
Well, we'll make an exception. We'll get you some rod.
All right.
Oh, we're all a bunch of goofballs.
If we
Mostly
weren't,
you.
it wouldn't be nearly as fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody want to ride the plane?
I'm good.
All right. I will let you do the honors of pushing the button.
Boom. Alright, I'm coming back to the hub now. And booping the button. Alright. And full auto.
Milestone reached. Logistics
Yep.
can be improved with a larger storage
Don't go
container
anywhere.
and enhanced conveyor belt
Okay.
efficiency.
You were running off into the distance, so I figured I'd follow.
Shit going down in Outlander.
Is this the trade center?
I figured, you know, there'd be an easy way for me to give you a lot of the stuff you needed. Like I said, shift and control at the same time and then click on something, and it'll put all of that item in your inventory. Oh,
There's also a take all button.
I forgot the modular frames, dude. Dude, come back! Modular frames!
Gross.
Do we have more concrete being produced somewhere?
Yeah, there's two concrete facilities. That's the one that's being readily taken out of. The other one's almost full. Or at least it was until I took a ton out of it and gave it to full auto.
Where's the second one?
You have the button to hold down to hit V. It's right at at the limestone thing on the other side of the factory. I could just grab you some, but if you want.
I'm gonna get it.
Alright.
I just didn't know. Didn't hang it. Should've.
Yeah. There's,
No,
I think there's
I
like
get my
5
fork.
stacks left in there. I gave a ton of concrete to full auto just a moment ago, otherwise there'd be more. Hey, Jody, your buddy. Oh, he found some sulfur. Good boy.
I'm going after my body.
Here, have some berries.
Oops. That's
Oh, you
time.
don't want the berries? Okay. It's a good boy, yes. You found 5 sulfur somewhere.
I'm setting up a sulfur mine too.
There you go, put that in storage. He's just a good boy. He's just a good lizard doggo. It'd be hilarious if he found a hard drive. Wait.
Wait, what?
I just thought of something. I just
what?
pulled sulfur out of my lizard doggo's personal inventory.
Yep. You got you some poo gas.
Yeah, that's what crossed my mind too. I just basically picked up his doggy doo.
Got some TMI over there from streaming, sir.
Alright, let's see here. What milestone are we selecting next? Hypertubes?
Sure, I can make my railgun.
I figured you'd be interested in that. See, I'm gonna need to go and get... I'm sure we have plenty of pipe and copper plate for that. The concrete encased beams, though, I don't
Working
think...
on it.
Yeah.
It'll be a bit before we've got full production on those, but I'm working on it.
Yeah. I'm wondering, the 2 limestones that we're using for the base for just building are both impure nodes. So I'm wondering if we need to find another limestone node to just
I have a pure
dedicate.
node over here.
Where's over here?
Hang on, I might have enough materials to make a beacon.
Just slap a beacon on it if you can.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to die. I go away.
Let's see here.
Go away. Not my tape. Go away. Ow. What should I put down too rapidly? That's a long fall. Oh, there's water.
Oh! Thank you, bud. Wants the berries? He just brought 20 flower petals back
Oh, this is
towards
gonna
me.
kill me again.
He's just a good boy. Yes, you are.
Frick.
Alright. Yeah, our concrete production is kind of lacking. If there's a good concrete node next
I marked it
to
for you.
where the steel is, that would make it
Your stuff.
ideal for making those beams.
Next to the sulfur.
Yeah. I think we'll try to see... We'll keep that in mind, but we might try to find something a little closer to base.
I have to go pick up my coffins.
Limestone. I've got one that's 250 out. I might be able to go harvest that one.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and investigate it, see what quality it is for you.
Is it
Alright.
pure?
I don't know. I literally said I'm going to go investigate.
Alright.
Oh, there's a Mercer sphere over here. Near it.
Still worthless.
Yep. Okay.
Cannonball.
Oh, there's a poison
Don't
flower.
tell me.
Oh my god, really? Ah! A pyrosaur. Okay, found it. It's a normal, but it is really close to base.
Alright, I'll work on getting that one fed back into me once I got...
You know
Beam
where your
production
coal
up.
lines are?
Yep,
Yeah, it literally is a stone throw away from your coal line.
awesome. That'll make it easy. I can just feed it in along the top of the coal.
Yeah. Do you have a place to process it right there at base?
What, the coal?
No, the limestone, because I could set the limestone up to mine and start running that line for you. If you want to process it at base. It just
I'll take care of it.
okay.
Because I'm with us getting the better logistics and the second level of miners, I'm about to go replace my coal, and I'll no longer need that second line. So I'm just going to replace the top line with the sandstone.
You mean limestone?
Limestone, that's it.
Hey, buddy. I did go ahead and make some. Well, I thought I. Wait, no, I gave that to you already. Okay. It's like, didn't I make some stuff so you can go ahead and get those miners done quicker? And then I'm like,
Yep.
and I completely forgot space that I had already given that stuff to you.
Yep.
Well, I may have made some higher stacks of. I just remembered something. We do have machines set up to automatically convert wood and leaves into biofuel and then convert that to solid biofuel. But I don't know if we're using that all that much anymore. So, I mean, I'm wondering if I should strip those machines down for parts. Because, I mean, back when we were running the entire base of bioburners, it was useful. But now...
Not so much.
Yeah. I think I'm going to strip it down. Well, definitely the wood. The wood can definitely go. The leaves are still processing some down. Once the leaves are empty, I'll go ahead and strip that down too. And that'll give us a big open space here that isn't being used that we can go ahead and use for other factory floor. What you need, Budo? You needed some berries? There you go. Have some berries. You're good puppers. Yes, you are. You know, the lizard doggo, the way it has its tongue hanging out like that, totally reminds me of... You ever see a chihuahua that its tongue is clearly much bigger than its head can hold?
Yeah.
Totally reminds me of that. Alright. Unessential machinery removed. He's a good boy. Yes, you are.
Go away. Last time you're gonna kill me.
You having a disagreement with something or someone there, bud?
A lot of somethings. Killed me twice.
No?
And the other one's still on top of a cliff. Kill him later.
How are we looking at getting those encased beams done?
Working on getting 2 sets of beams pumping right now, and then the encased beams will be not far behind.
Okay. Do you want me to go ahead and see about setting up a Mark II mine on that limestone for you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Oh man. One of the coal nodes that I'm supposed to be standing on top of, they must have moved because it's no longer here.
Well, that's the thing. Experimental does not mean it transfers over.
No, I'm literally pinging and it's supposedly right under my feet.
Try clearing some brush out. It could be buried a little bit. I've seen that happen a time or two.
I'm
Hey,
standing
Moonhunter.
in a sandy pit.
We don't have the train unlocked yet, Moonhunter. We will be making the train eventually, though. Okay. Okay. What you need, boyo? You're cute, you need your doggo.
500 meters that way. Guess I'm going to that one. Means I gotta get back on top of this cliff.
So you need to grab some steel pipe and some steel beams.
Who's in this cloud area? I'm really not going. Yeah, screw it.
Paint everything black? Well, I mean, that would be very Rolling Stones of us.
No, we have the paint gun unlocked.
Yes, we do.
Ow.
Encased beams are freaking starved.
I'm still working on setting up the secondary.
Oh no, I'm just complaining on how many beams they need to make an encased steel beam, encased industrial beam. Grab a stack of beams, go ahead and encase them, walk away with, 25, so 1/4 of the volume.
There we go. That'll feed that. That'll feed that. Right. Power. Come on. I know I clicked it. Put it down. There we go. For now, we'll just produce steel beams.
Man, I am seeing some lag in game.
Same.
Is there something that we're doing that's just like putting a strain on the game or what?
Might be because we're all spread out.
True.
Well, I mean, Full Auto, you're just at the steel facility, right?
Yep.
You're not that far from me. Not terribly far, at least in my opinion. So. Too bad Jack couldn't stay longer. I was going to go and have him hunt for hard drives next. I'm sure he would appreciate that. Go forth and slay baddies, repair dropships, and return with hard drives. There we go. There we go.
Oh, hello. Come on, hello, dude. Go away. Don't want to play. Wait. Try not killing me. Go away. No.
Hey, full auto?
Yeah,
I know you said that you'd handle it. That
you already it's okay if you want to jump on it because you got nothing else to do. Go for
well,
it.
no, I'm just letting you know that your the limestone
Okay, it's
line
getting
is
piped in.
it's piped in. I'm just wanting to know, do you have space to build a facility to process all this beautiful limestone, or
Yeah, it's going around this side.
all right? You go ahead and mark the track with some however you want to mark it, and I'll go ahead and run it too there for you. Because I would hate to mess up your very well organized factory by going crazy with some limestone.
Excellent. I appreciate your restraint.
Takes a lot for him.
I know.
Hey, come on, guys!
I gotta run over. I'm.
I figured I'd just stop there at this point. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I only stopped because I ran out of cable.
Hmm.
But I can go get. I'll go over here and grab some.
Oh, man. Hey, Heretic. Eldarth, welcome to the stream. Is there a story or a final goal for this game? Eldarth, it's still early access, so they kind of haven't been handling a story to it too much. They're focusing on getting the core mechanics of the game developed first. I think the story is going to come mostly later. So, but there is a story that they've kind of worked together on the forums for you to go and get into. It's more of like lore, but you're a Fix-It employee that is hired to go ahead and harvest resources from an alien planet. You're dropped on this planet, and you have Ada, your AI assistant, that guides you through the process of setting up a settlement, where you're going ahead and harvesting resources and sending them back up to the Fix-It station in space, supposedly. Also, apparently there was once a rumor that there's on that ring on the space elevator in the larger section that there's supposedly a whole dining cart filled with Fix-It employees. You know, a whole dining room and everything that they live on the space elevator. I've been up there, and it's not really that big. So, I think that was a rumor from a long time ago. But again, they really don't have a fully developed story as of yet. They do have some loose story, mostly just lore, at this point. But then again, it's an early access game, so... Oh, I'm goofball.
That's radiation.
I need to go ahead and check something real quick.
Ooh, crap. Fine. Get my ass kicked.
I hope that answers your question, Eldar.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, they do a good job. Let's see here. So, the production rate of the Mark II on the normal node is 120. So, the conveyor belt that I have it on is the Mark II conveyor belt. So, if you go ahead and set it up to handle 120 units of limestone, you should be able to get 120 units of limestone a minute.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm gonna set down a beacon. And I'm gonna mark it death.
Death?
Yeah.
Favorite episode.
I'm
Apparently
assuming.
he's been radiation.
Radiation and big ass spiders.
Oh, I think I know where that is.
Is it a reddish brown forest?
Yeah.
Thanks for warning me.
I haven't been there. I've only read about it a little bit in the wiki, okay? It's a newer zone.
It's actually an altar.
They had revamped one of those zones, changing it significantly from what I understand. So,
I'm just gonna put R. For radiation. And the beacon is up in the air.
Okay. Oh, hey. What you need, puppy? Oh, my lizard doggo decided that he wanted to bring me a bunch of leaves. Good boy, lizard doggo. You want a treat? Here. Have berry.
Now these spiders are about the size of a train.
Not a good size for a spider.
Yeah, as long as they're not green.
They are.
Okay, yeah, the green ones can spew radiation and also explode in toxic clouds of radiation.
Yeah, let's just leave them alone.
Yeah,
But the thing
that's when you wait until we actually have firearms. Not rebar guns, but actually firearms. You want to kill those suckers at a nice long distance. All right.
Oh, they like to drop out of the trees.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of those salamander things from Fallout 76. Whew.
Oh crap, you can find the walk. Time run.
The gulpers.
Yeah. Were the gulpers also in Far Harbor?
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
That's where they started.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Man. Far Harbor truly was the best DLC for Fallout 4.
Well, looks like I'm down to a rebar gun and I'm gonna have to kill this thing.
Best of luck.
Considering he's trying to climb the platform up to me?
Ditto.
That's some serious lag.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want, it seems my internet connection is better than what it was earlier in the stream. I mean, I could always go ahead and save the world. We could shut it down because it's been up for almost 8 hours now, I think. Actually, more than that, closer to 9. I could go ahead and shut the server down, save it, relaunch it, and maybe that'll help alleviate some of the lag. I don't know for sure, but I mean, it's an option if it gets really bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill these things.
Like I said, wait until you have an actual firearm and kill them from a really far away distance. No, I got stuck on a rock. That wasn't lag. I actually got stuck on a rock.
There's like 3 of them right here now. God, they're creepy.
Hmm. Hey, how's it going? Okay, I think that'll be enough. We really need to find a way to go ahead and improve the steel beam production, because we won't be able to upgrade any conveyor belts to level Mark III at this rate.
Oh, well then, what I need is coal.
You're not
So
gonna,
if you could go
It-
upgrade...
Just made a coal mine.
Well, I have my coal mine. I just need it upgraded to level 2 and have the lines leading from it upgraded to level 2.
oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Because right
Consider
now
it done.
that's my choke. That's my choke right now.
Hey, pup, what you need? You good boy. All right.
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
Gotta love that corporate disclaimer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ain't gonna be getting this hard drive anytime soon.
Why is that?
It is literally surrounded by radiation.
Oof. Yep, not until we get the radiation shielding.
We got like 20 foundations away, and it just went off the scale on radiation.
And then your skin melted off.
Oh boy, no.
And then you knew what it was like to be a villain in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Almost fell to my death.
God bless. How many coal mines do you have up there?
I have 2 lines leading into me.
Okay. No, I
But-
mean at the coal that you're mining out of.
There's 1 coal mine.
Okay.
There's 2 lines leading off it. Because
No, I get that. No, I get that because you explained that earlier. I was just thinking, do I need to go and upgrade 2 Mark 1s to Mark 2s or just 1?
No, just 1.
Okay, see that's what I was asking for. Hey, Puppo. How you doing? I would love it if this freaking concrete would process faster. I'm kind of, now that I'm needing concrete for things, the fact that I'm draining both the, wait, you still have a huge stockpile of concrete stored up there, don't you?
Yes.
You mind if I go ahead and filch some of that?
Go for it. There, I've got a bunch of concrete that is in the steel beams box.
Yeah, because I need to go and make 10 steel encased beams to make that Mark II miner.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. The lag's starting to get bad. Oh, and there's
Oh, this is
40 beams in there, so that's perfect for making the encased beams. So I'll just go ahead and alleviate that. You also had some concrete in the one that has steel pipes in it too, for some reason.
Mm.
Yeah, a whole lot of concrete.
Well, that's because whenever you handed me the stuff to work up here, you gave me like 1,000 concrete.
Well, yeah, because I had, you know, a stockpile at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly,
Well,
that stockpile ran out real quick.
While I appreciate the stockpile, the use of the stockpile, it overwhelmed my inventory pretty hard.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I have to got these Blade Runners too twitchy.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards.
Oh, by the way, Bobcat.
Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Bobcat, Full Auto here hasn't seen the Cyber Wagon.
Okay,
Or the factory cart.
that really hurt.
You okay, bud?
I'm trying to make a stairway from pretty much the highest point of the map down
Okay.
over a chasm that was literally, if you fall, you're dead.
Well then.
That's why I literally took off my Blade Runners, because I was so twitchy. And twitchy gets you killed, especially at this height.
Ah,
Or Dior.
freaking dodging fireballs out over here, and all of a sudden I hear, poor Eeyore.
Well, yeah.
He's calling a hippopotamus.
You.
I'm a offended! How dare you?
Wait,
Them's fighting words.
wait. Did you just call her what I think you just called her?
She's the one that asked.
Oh, cool.
It was respectful.
I don't know anything about this about historical.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
He deserves it.
I didn't know you were still on that. You were off that.
Thank you, Joseph, for liking the stream.
I'm gonna throw stuff.
And thank you for sharing. Alright, let's see here. Be careful, bud. You might end up sleeping on the couch.
Hmm?
Probably wouldn't be the first.
Hmm.
Probably the one who knows that the most is probably you, no?
No, I haven't had to know that shame in quite some time, thankfully. Okay, there we go. Yep. Oh, thank you again. Man, I'm getting all the love tonight. Okay, so Mark IIs aren't going to cut it.
Oh.
Well, the mine's going to be pumping out at 240.
Okay. That just means that later we'll be able to upgrade again.
Well, yeah.
And it's better to be over-prepared for now on the output side.
Well, yeah, there'll be a slight interruption to the lanes, but I'm seeing one of your lanes is moving, and the other lane seems to be pretty much at a standstill.
That's because I'm in the process of rewiring a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like right now, I've got conveyor belts that aren't linked up properly because the old conveyor belt was causing problems. And now I have a ridiculous
Struggle.
limitation going.
Oh, he brought me some citrinium ore. Thank you. Here, have some berry. Do you not want? What was that? What did you do, gooser?
Nope, that was a happy squee.
Oh, okay.
That was happy noises.
Was that also happy noises?
Yep. They're listening to you. Those were the sounds of sass.
Oh, I'm so dead.
Okay. So, if I get some steel beams, I can upgrade that little tiny start location to a Mark III, which should be 270. And then we upgrade the rest to Mark II, if that might be easier, unless you, like, magically produce a whole lot more steel beams a whole lot faster.
I'm working on it. I mean, I've got the pipe rewired. The beams are pretty well rewired. Coal is still my limiter on beams, though.
Yeah.
and I am producing both standard steel beams,
And encased.
although ridiculously. Oh, I see. It's already been.
Yeah, I took like 60 out of there.
There's 36 encased steel beams though.
Yeah. Well, we don't have Mark IV conveyor belts yet. And I think those are like 450 or something along those lines, or 480. But we don't have those unlocked as of yet.
Yeah.
I think we have to, in order to unlock the next group of tech, we have to. Oh, hello, buddy. Did you need something? Oh, he's a cutie. Yes, you are. Do you want something? I keep on thinking that he wants food again, but every time I try to give him more berries, he just ignores them. He's a cutie. Watch. There you go. You can have some berries. You don't want them? You just want to follow me around? Okay. Hey. Now, what was I doing? He distracted me. Oh yeah, no, I was getting reinforced plates so I can upgrade that conveyor belt. Well.
Go. I've just got standard concrete production. Since I've got a
Okay.
concrete, well, I've got a line feed me. I may as well turn it to full-blown concrete production.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the concrete we've been using is 2 impure nodes.
And I've got a normal node.
You've got a normal node with a Mark II mine on it. So that should be able to produce a whole lot more concrete than what we've been trying to live off of. Alright. The only thing is, it's because this is 2 lines instead of 1 line. It's double the materials to upgrade it all. But because it's 2 lines, you're moving twice as much. So, well, are you? You're not moving. Oh yeah, you are moving twice as much. Instead of 120, I mean, instead of 60, you're moving 2 lines at 120. But if we had... It works, but I don't like it. It works. So, I think I need to adopt the motto, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Okay. First things first, make sure that is upgraded to that. Okay. Then
I hope I can get to my body.
oh.
Sure. That's gonna hurt.
Okay. Just sitting here, relaxing, chilling out, thinking about the next project I need to focus on. All of a sudden, I hear this yip like someone like stepped on a tiny little puppy dog.
The shit out of me.
Yeah, it startled me too.
Just a happy little Jenny.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna have to make some of these reinforced plates by hand, which the factory's just not producing them fast enough.
He says hello. Don't you?
Yo, puppers.
Jen's watching that Outlander. Ah! It's so good. Things going down. What's that dress?
Alright. Time to make a whole bunch of screws.
I'm waiting for the next episode, so I want to build up a stockpile.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not going to be able to handle this next little, like these next few episodes unless I watch it back to back to back.
Mhm.
So I've decided to go ahead and start over from the beginning. By the time I get to there,
You'll have a bunch built up.
well, I'll have at least 2 or 3, and then I can actually stand it.
Yeah, I've done that before with like an anime. Like say an anime season I've watched in the past. I hear that there's going to be like a sequel or something, but it's just coming out like one episode, like one a week. I'll go ahead and go back to the first season, rewatch the first season, let a few episodes of the new season build up to kind of both refresh myself and remember what I enjoyed about the anime. I think I did that twice with Overlord.
Overlord was a good show.
Yeah.
Overlord?
Oh man, favorite character, Demiurge.
You know, that fits.
Because it's the main character's like bumbling his way through things and, you know, is doing things for like, you know, the most mundane reasons. And Demiurge is coming along and is like, oh, yes, your master plan. I see. So this is why you're doing that. And he's like, yes, no, totally, Demiurge. You just know my mind so well. I thought that was always hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason why I find that the most hilarious is I've had that happen when I'm DMing a D&D campaign a couple of times. Where I'm like, okay, and then you encounter this. And then the players coming up with like these elaborate plots as to why they're running into specifically skeletons in this dungeon when it was just goblins they were fighting before. Whereas as the DM, I was like, I was mixing it up because I thought you guys were going to get bored of goblins. But now they have this elaborate concept that there's like got to be this big bad evil necromancer at the end of all this. I'm like, okay, so time to build a necromancer.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, got to give them what they want. And I mean, at the same time, when you see your players have that aha moment, I was right. it builds the enjoyment for them. That's why, as like when I'm running a D&D campaign, I want to have a general outline of what I want to do, but I need to have some room for adaptation because the players always add. If you're doing D&D, right, in my opinion, the players always add so much to the narrative and the experience. Man,
What?
Just Julie and you.
I could be a grumpy death. I could be a sad Eeyore.
I don't think that would last long. Just sitting here making a whole mess of screws to make a whole mess of reinforced iron plates to upgrade a whole mess of conveyor belts.
Sounds like factory life.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting the coal line that leads into me up to level 3. Because it's the resources I got at hand.
Oh.
And that's my choke.
Oh. So if you're upgrading it to level 3, I probably should stop wasting a lot of effort upgrading it to level 2.
I mean, if you're upgrading it to level 2 from that end, and I'm upgrading it to level 3 from this end, eventually they're going to meet in the middle and I'll get the production I need.
Okay.
But
Well,
the last line I upgraded
right
was
now
level
I
1.
am at the hub pounding out a metric ton of screws to go ahead and make a metric ton of reinforced iron plates to upgrade it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course, steel beams, if you can make those faster than I can manually make a bunch of reinforced iron plates,
Well,
that
I
would
just
be...
made another 14, and I could cut off our encased beams production, but I figure I'll leave that going for now. But that would double our steel beam production if I switched that from making encased beams.
Well, we need to eventually... I mean, we have the ability to make the smart plating that we need for the next tier unlock, but we have to make modular frameworks and I think modular wiring for that as well. And those, I think the encased beams are needed for the framework, if I'm not wrong.
If you're gonna focus on anything, focus on the upper track.
I'm not gonna get nothing done.
On the coal line, because the lower track is feeding our piping, the upper track is feeding our beams.
Ah.
And piping is doing wonderfully, but beams are struggling.
Hey, question.
Yes.
Have you thought about making an overload runoff for coal on the pipeline to feed into the beam line?
It's not a bad idea. I will look into crossing the streams.
I mean, all it would take is one splitter and one merger at a key point, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna look into doing that right now because I know just the point. Question is are we overstocked in coal in pipes? And the answer is not really.
Okay, then if you're breaking even, then it's not a smart thing to do.
Well, it's not necessarily that it wouldn't be a smart thing to do. That would be a temporary reroute that would feed more coal, half the coal from piping into our into an area that needs it a bit more. So I'm going to do just that
Okay.
because it's something that it can be easily taken out later.
Yeah. $1,000 screws later.
There we go. So now half the coal that goes into piping is now being directed into beams. So that should help with the choke.
Okay.
Piping will suffer, but piping is not necessarily overly taxed.
Yeah, well, not yet. I think piping is one of the things we need to make the more advanced components that can only be made in the assembler.
We have over 1,000 steel piping. It's fine. Beam, on the other hand, we are struggling to get any of. So
Yeah. Which is normally how the case is, because it's really easy to make pipes. But beams, you have a kind of, you need a lot. Once you start making beams, you'll always need a lot because of it being what you need to upgrade your so
conveyor
much.
system.
Yeah, your conveyor belt system, along with so many other things. Because the second you can make beams, usually just a little bit later you're going to be able to make industrial beams. So the great thing is when you unlock Mark IV conveyor belts and you start upgrading Mark IIIs to Mark IVs, it gives you the old material that the Mark IIIs were made out of back in your inventory. So you're go ahead and improving the conveyor belt, spending encased beams, and then getting normal steel beams back, which you could use to make more encased beams. Whereas when you're upgrading from Mark II to Mark III, you're spending steel beams, but you're just getting reinforced iron plates. And you might not need reinforced iron plates at that point for a whole heck of a lot. Another 1.4K iron pipes to turn into screws.
Data on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
What alternate recipe did we just get unlocked?
I still have to process it.
Alright.
If I don't die getting off this cliff.
Foundations are your friends.
Well, I'm dead. Oh, I survived. But I'm in a poison cloud.
And now you're dead.
It'd be easy to get. Alright, now I just have to run all the way back up there.
The peak of gaming entertainment here. I'm sitting here turning iron rods into screws. A lot and lot of screws.
You should just set up a machine to do that.
I do have a machine to do that.
You said you had power shards?
They're currently boosting the steel production.
All I hear is excuses. I think you should have gotten some sleep.
No, I'll get some sleep tonight after I'm done with this stream. I just have to make sure that I go and find enough room on my hard drive to reinstall GTA 5. Because apparently I'm getting roped into the Diamond Casino heist. Dagger's been asking me for it forever. And Jack caught wind of it, so he wants to be part of it too.
I have yet to do that heist yet.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's a team of 4.
Mm. Oh, full
How many people
you misunderstand. I'm not worried about filling out a team. When I play GTA, there's usually a lot of people that
A
want it.
backlist.
Yeah.
Why can't I
Seriously,
pick
Andy?
these leaves? Ugh.
You'll have to re-invite me in a minute.
What was that?
Game crashed.
Oh, game crash. And Full Auto, you said you were having a hard time picking up some leaves?
Yeah, there's some leaves that sitting there hitting E on
Okay,
that won't
instead of re-inviting, why don't you save and exit?
Restart.
And I'm going to restart the server.
pick. Okay, so
I think this
I
is
will-
probably a good time to clear the residual lag.
So I just exit
You're
the main
doing that,
menu.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
step
just
away.
exit the main menu.
Be back.
Save. I'm going to go ahead and... Should take me just a moment to go ahead and restart the server. This should go ahead and clear any server-based lag. Yep. There we go. Yep, network error message popped up on my screen upon leaving.
Alright, I'll be back in just a minute.
All of a sudden, Dagger's like, I heard my name! I heard my name! I'll Rust 1v1 you. Really, Dagger? No. Needless to go. Oh, thank you. You brought me a bacon and garlic. All right. And once again, using my cell phone as a paperweight to start the crafting process all over again. Only we're using the screws to make reinforced iron plates. All right.
Alright, I'm back.
You should have already received an invite.
Checking.
Is it warm in here or is it just me?
That's a little warm.
I'm gonna crack that window.
That was such a loaded question, though.
I need to.
Oh, I just gotta make room for it. There we go.
Spot.
Alright.
Alright.
Keep everything to that side. I can keep the feed coming out this way.
Ah, crap. No. Dang it. My cell phone / paperweight's not behaving itself.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You should already have a invite, but
I do. It says connecting to host.
there you go. Cell phone has paperweight.
Well, ain't that what most of them are?
Debatable.
Well, mine is paperweight.
Mine's a meme box.
A meme box. Oof. I tried my hand at making a meme. I don't think it got to be that viral.
So excited.
Oh man. Well, I lost the hard drive.
How'd you lose the hard drive?
Did I lost? Oh no. Take that back. My inventory is sitting on the ground still.
Ah.
So hungry.
So it rolled you back a little bit due to your crash, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have it.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna run out of poison cells before I die again.
Yeah. We need to get gas masks researched at some point.
That reminds me, I have stuff in the mail.
Yeah. You researched smart splitters. I completed that, and I threw a bacon and garlic in there that my lizard doggo brought me to start researching that.
That's what I was gonna put in next, but I kind of crashed.
Yeah. It's okay. And done. All right.
I hate that boogie glitch.
What glitch are you talking about now?
Oh, I tried to pick up berries and they disappeared.
Hmm. In other words, they were already picked, but it didn't render as such until you interacted with them, at which point it updated the unit to reflect that it had already been picked.
It's possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
he loves her.
Okay. Oh. I think once I get up to 200 reinforced iron plates, I'm going to take a break from making these things because it is mind-numbing. And okay. Let's go upgrade this line a little bit. Shroom.
Stupid Eeyore.
She said focus on the top line.
The top coal line, yeah. Although at this point with the divergence, it's either one.
Yeah, the divergence. Get it.
She's just sassy.
I can tell.
Nail it!
Coming up soon, I might have to either set up more storage for pipe or rework pipe to make more beams.
You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Eeyore.
Really?
I didn't do it.
Really?
Well,
Do what?
She gonna earworm us like that?
You singing Baby Eeyore?
It is the baby.
God bless. Alright. Alright, so 200 reinforced iron plates. I went ahead and decided, since, I mean, it's almost done, I'll just upgrade bottom and top. And I fell short. So, here I am making a bunch more reinforced iron plates. But at this point, I mean, I've got the supplies to make them in my inventory. It's just a matter of waiting for them to get pounded out.
It looks like a hippo.
Yes, but is it a hungry, hungry hippo?
Is it a hungry, hungry hippo?
He's got no mouth, so I'm gonna say no or maybe because he's got no mouth. He's very hungry because he has meat.
Mm.
Very tricky.
So he's got no mouth. How is he supposed to eat? Does he like just photosynthesize?
Well, to be fair, he's stuffed with fluff.
Oh,
No, that's Winnie the Pooh. Little fluffy all stuffed with fluffies, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Willy nilly silly old bear.
why do I imagine that your Jenny could probably go ahead and get a job working at like a Disney park.
Oh, definitely. He imagines you could get a job at a Disney park.
I know all the trivia. I would love to. My dream job going up, I wanted a part-time Disney princess and a part-time Jurassic operator.
Ooh,
Multifaceted.
definitely.
Wanted to be a princess with dinosaurs.
really hope that's.
And my lizard doggo just brought me a bunch of iron ore. Thank you, lizard doggo. I really didn't need the iron ore, but thank you.
see what a soulless Eeyore looks like?
A soulless Eeyore.
She's cutting out the pattern, and it looks like he's just
Had to cut out his eye in order to be able to draw it, so it just looks creepy. It's get over it.
All right. The coal line has been upgraded to level 2. And partially level 3.
Woo woo.
Wait.
Actually, level 3.
That explains a lot. I may have downgraded some of level 3 to level 2.
That's fine. I mean, the fastest it can be is level 2, so until we upgrade the whole line to level...
Well, the whole line is level 2 or level 3, I think, at this point.
Yep.
Alright. Whew. Hey, Joseph. Yeah. Oh, God, no. I don't know if I would call me playing Rust would be fun. Maybe fun for you guys to watch. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back, folks.
back.
All right. Here we go, folks. Back in the settle. Ooh.
That's not worth it.
Ooh. Let's see here.
There's not a high enough need for quick wire that I want to upgrade to that. Hey Mel, are
Yeah?
you near a ma'am?
No, I'm not. But I can be. Interesting. I am near one now.
What do you think of the 3 that it gave us?
Hmm. I honestly would say possibly the... Alright. I don't like doing mixed metal ingots. It almost always turns out to be too complicated because then you have to go ahead and run raw ore from 2 different mines. And there's usually not a copper and iron mine close enough together to make that worthwhile. Combining... Using centurium ore, centurium ingots to craft copper wire to have a production of 120 copper wire per minute, that might be useful to get a ton of copper wire until we need quick wire. So that might be useful. And the pure Cartinium ingot, that also might be useful because what's the normal recipe? Let's see here. For that. Oh. Okay. I don't know about that because you're replacing 1 raw citrinium ore for 2 water. I think that's more cost effective production wise. So I would say I would probably go for the citrinium ingot to copper wire.
Alright, go for it.
That was a toughie. Did you need a... Do you want a berry? Yeah, have berry. The berry's on his head! Oh, he moved. He's just being a cute boy. He doesn't need berry.
We probably don't have access to plastic yet, do we?
No, we don't. We'd have to go ahead and get all the materials into the space elevator. And honestly, with how much time there's left in the stream, don't know if we're going to be able to get that far.
We should be able to get to level 3 conveyor belts rather quickly because we've got solid line of coal coming in now.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Where's the hold up?
Okay, so to make versatile frameworks, we need steel beams and modular frames. To make the automated wiring, we need satyrs and cable. And satyrs are made with steel pipes and copper wire. Now, you got... Is there a citrinium ore node that is near base?
It's marked.
That's
It's just
that.
the one that says beacon.
Yes, I. How far away is that?
From base, if I remember correctly, it's like 700. It's fully operational.
What's it making? Just quick wire?
Yeah.
What was the node's rating?
Here.
Coal is no longer the problem.
Okay. All right. So, could you go ahead and take those pipes since once you've got the steel basically squared away, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go ahead and build an assembler that feeds in pipes and copper wire so we can go ahead and get some satyrs made up?
Pipe and copper wire?
Yeah, pipe and copper wire is what you need to make satyrs. I don't think the copper node is really able to handle much more than it's already handling, so we might need to find another copper node, or since we have the alternate plan for the citrinum, we could run citrinum and turn that into copper wire. Dang it! I chased down a pretty close citrinum node. It's covered with destroyable boulders, but we don't have the noblesse unlocked to blow them up.
I've got a copper that's only 380 out.
380. Do you know what the purity is?
I'm going to check it now.
Alright.
There's another one just behind it that's 440 out. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
check what those two are.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna go ahead, if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can work in a facility that makes some modular frames for us. What's this? Okay. Hey, Phantom, how's it going, bud? Tell you the updates. Which updates did you want? The updates to the game, the updates to how I'm feeling, the updates to the human malware situation. I mean, if you want updates to that, you probably should go to the CDC. I is not a medical professional. Hell, I am not even a non-medical professional. By the way, how you doing, Galactic Phantom?
I got two normal nodes over here.
Ooh. Yeah, don't bother turning them into copper plates. Just have it all convert into copper wire and then have the copper wire conveyor belted in. Yeah?
Alright.
That'll save you space in your steel production layout. The only downside to that is the copper ingots take up less room on a conveyor belt, so you could probably ship the copper ingots. Because copper ingots convert. Let's see here. Let me check this real quick. Where is it? A copper ingot to wire is a 1 to 2, I think, or greater.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and get 270 or something like that on a conveyor belt of ingots, but when you convert it into wire down the road, you're basically doubling. So, I mean,
It'd be faster to move it by.
move it. It'll be faster to be moved by ingots, but you'll have to go ahead and convert it from ingots into wire at your destination.
That's not that big a deal.
Yeah. I'm doing okay. I mean, I don't know if I caught like a weaker version of the virus or anything, but I did have like a low-grade fever a couple days ago that, you know, was followed by some aches and pains. So it could have been, or it could have just been like, you know, just a bug. Don't know. Wasn't really severe enough for me to go ahead and try to get tested. I've been just been staying home, isolating myself from others as much as possible. I mean, I keep on hearing how no one has enough test kits. So, at least here stateside. Yeah. It definitely wasn't anything to get upset about. Worried over. Aw, aren't you a sweetie? My lizard doggo just brought me some onyx. Quartz. Frickin' onyx. What am I thinking? Okay. He's a good doggo, yes he is. Typhoid melt? Oof. Hopefully not. That would be kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think streaming 6 hours earlier today and then streaming tonight, I think I've actually kind of fried my brain a little here, folks, so please forgive me if I seem disjointed or a little bit slow in what I'm doing. Okay. I need to grab some rotors and figure out how I can squeeze an assembler or a few into here to make so reinforced 9 rods.
Come on, Jen, we were putting eyeballs on a donkey.
Alright. Logistics. Splitter. There we go.
I love you.
Might need to get myself a bigger zap stick.
Get him.
Okay. That was not working. The logistics. There we go. All right. I converted one of the assemblers that I already had up from making smart plates to go ahead and making modular frames. So we now have modular frames productions in the work.
Huzzah.
So it was just a matter of, it was, instead of taking rotors and reinforced frames, it's taking rods and reinforced plates. So, and there was a rod production facility right next by, so just a matter of switching some conveyor belts, slapping down a splitter, and we got some modular frames being produced as well. So, let's see here. But we need the modular frames, and I'm trying to remember what it was for the frameworks. Modular frames, and I think maybe reinforced plates to make the framework. Oh. I keep on looking up the recipe for these, but because they can only be made in the assembler, it's impossible to look the recipe up. Oh, it's steel beams in modular frames. So, I either need to go ahead and get the modular frames to be sent over to you where you have steel beams, and then we make the assembler there, or I need to send the steel beams from where you are all the way over to where the modular frames are being made. Or we could go ahead and split the difference. And then have...
set up a new area to make that something.
Yeah, because the thing is, those rotors need to be combined with, let's see here. Pop down the assembler. Those satyrs that you're making have to be combined with the cable. And I think the cable is pretty close to where you're at. So...
Well, I thought I was making cable.
No, you're making wire.
Oh, I'm making satyrs.
You're making satyrs.
Out of wire.
Wire and steel pipes.
Mm-hmm.
And the satyrs get combined with cable to make automated wiring.
I mean, I've got enough copper coming in. I could probably do cable and wire to be able to make both of them.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now,
and
with the production rates of cables, it'll eat through your wire real quick.
I've got a normal thing with level 3 line coming in.
Well, it's up to you. If you want to make it work, I'm not going to argue against that.
I'll try. But, yeah.
I just want to know if I'm going to make a facility in between the two facilities just for producing the adaptive frames, I think they're called. Let's see them. Again, a lot of these recipes, yeah, versatile framework. I want to know where is the lead coming off of the steel so I can go ahead and build off of that. Where do you want to have the lead extend out of your facility for me to work on it? Because, I mean, I'll tell you right now, the modular frames are being produced at the second story of my factory, so it's going to have to be a little bit of a sky escalator for a bit to go ahead and get to where we're on. And I did find a way to abuse a system to go ahead and make a kind of make a long conveyor belt without needing supports. You just go ahead and use the elevators.
There you go.
You bring it up, transfer it over, bring it down a little bit, transfer it over, so on and so forth. So you do have to start with a start point, but if you do it right, let's see here. That being said, it looks funky as heck if you do it. But yeah. Also, you gotta keep in mind you have to go ahead and travel up and down multiple times, so you gotta imagine it's gotta be slower than running a standard conveyor belt. And use a lot more resources. Huh. I wonder. Let's see here.
Yes.
I think I might have to go ahead and go out of my way. Modular frames building up with some sort of expediency. There we go.
Alright. The satyrs are being crafted.
Dang it. Ow.
And if you want, I can probably set you up with a line leading over there.
Well, there's a bit of a problem that I'm dealing with right now.
Alright, I'll store it over here.
The problem is, yeah, the satyrs just need to be put into an assembler with copper wire.
Okay.
And that will go and make your automated wiring. I had to fight a clearance issue because there's a big air spot where the shuttle takes off that
Is interfering with you.
yeah, I couldn't build over. So Right now, I am building an extension of the existing factory over to you using foundations, and yeah, I'm interfering. But this is going down. No one was actively using that as far as I can tell, anyways. There was a lookout tower that I just deconstructed.
I saw that one. Yeah, I've since constructed another one, so that's fine.
Alright. Up, 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 up. I hope you don't mind my little bridge.
That's perfectly acceptable.
That'll get you on the top of my existing factory. And there we go. How hard would it be to go ahead and get a conveyor belt from the steel beams up onto the bridge?
Steel beams onto the bridge. I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because that way I can go ahead and connect up the steel beams to the assembler with the modular frames, make the versatile framework we need to go ahead and make that item so we can progress. So if you've got the automated wiring done, I get the versatile framework done. I've already got the smart plating getting made up. That's all 3 different types of ingredients we need to put into the space elevator to unlock the next tiers of Stoofs.
I see that little head shake.
Something matter, full auto?
I'm just working on finding a way to get the pipes out.
Dang it. Always with the same thing. Slap that down. Okay.
Encroaching on another.
I hate this forest.
Which forest are you in?
It's red.
Oh, you still in the same one?
I'm building over it.
Yeah. Sky highways is the way to go sometimes in this game.
Just I can hear them all moving under me, and it's creepy as hell.
Yeah. They just want to invite you to the Chitter Brigade, I'm sure.
I'll more than welcome you in, Mel.
Uh-huh.
The further away I get from you, the harder the lag becomes.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
And I'm out of materials.
This is a really interesting workaround.
What's that?
Well, originally I was going to build basically across part of my factory and then up onto your bridge. Instead, I had to pull a panel out from the floor of my factory and build under it.
That works. Sometimes that's even more convenient. You know what? Maybe
It really was.
maybe that's what I need to go ahead and do. My next big factory redesign, hidden conveyor belts.
Just a subfloor that has all the resources, and when
Yeah.
you need it, it gets conveyor belted up.
Yeah. What are you piping up here?
The pipes.
No. You
said
combine the pipes.
pipes.
No, I meant the beams. Steel beams, not steel pipes. You need to work
Alright.
with the steel pipes to
I'm
make the
working with the
satyrs.
pipes. And I'm doing that, but you said you wanted
If
pipes also.
if I said pipes, I am sorry. I am obviously tired.
Okay.
My brain may be a tad bit fried at this point.
It's alright. I can fix it.
Alright, thanks.
We now have explosives. And if you can guess why, yeah.
You win a cookie?
I can make you explosives feel like.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
Well, I'm lagging hard, and instead of standing on the rock to jump out, I phased through the rock because it didn't recognize that I'd moved.
Ooh.
So I just got out of the hole. So I need to move steel beams over to where you are.
Yeah, I've got the conveyor belts that they're supposed to go into right there at the ramp that you can connect to.
Okay.
So it should be good.
Doing this on
And then an idea of this will be perfect. Two more steel plates. All right. Hmm. Starting to think this latest update has some issues.
Give me that idea.
Oh, I don't know, the tremendous amount of lag that I keep on seeing happen. Like there's some serious motion blur issues going on. Okay, so to put this out there, we need 500 smart plates, 500 versatile frameworks, and 100 automated wiring. That is a lot of stuff. But I have the... I'm working on going ahead and getting them all automatically being sent to the space elevator. If I can get that arranged.
One detonator.
There we go. You are now being sent all of the steel beams.
Ow.
Is the Jenny okay?
Yeah, she should be. And the stators are being produced. We're already up to 50 of them. Unfortunately, I believe I would have to do a redesign in order to get more room for a factory.
For what?
On steel. I would have to do a redesign to get room because I've bumped up against where your ramp is, and the other side's locked in by the concrete beams.
Oh.
So
Well, I mean,
need
tear out
to
what
do a
you want
redesign.
if there's an easier way for you to do it, but I mean, I have no, heart set on how anything over there is designed.
Mm.
The ramp was literally just a way to go ahead and get things to work. So,
Mm-hmm.
Better run spikers because I have a lot of explosives.
somehow I feel this is kind of a kill it with fire response.
If you hear a loud boom,
I'm too close to a spider.
yeah.
Alright.
Because I have 100 explosives and I'm using them all.
Okay.
Alright, we are producing steel beams at maximum capacity.
The versatile framework and the smart plating are all queued to automatically load into the space elevator. They'll of course back up when they have enough. And I think you have some ports on this side. Oh no, they're all the way on the back. Oh, hey buddy, what do you need? Oh, you brought me something? Oh, some copper ore! Aren't you a sweetie?
It's gonna be a gradual thing. Over.
Okay.
You keep playing, it's fine. I might just stop for light and die on the spot.
Okay.
If so, would you let me sit down there or no?
Whichever you prefer. Though you'll need to take care of your cheese. Okay.
Okay. So, do you have the automated wiring? You have space for it? What's the situation?
I'm working on getting wiring set up. I don't think I'll be able to set it up so that the wiring is being combined with the stators.
Okay, so it's cable and stators that
Okay.
makes automated wiring.
Cable. Yes.
Yeah.
I've got wiring. I've got the wiring and pipe that's making stators. That's automated.
Okay. but you don't think you can get the cable going as well.
I'm combining to get the cable, combining with it. I'm working on it, but it's not looking like I'll be able, because to do that I have to line up 2 assemblers, one after the other, and I'm one
Yeah,
out of platform.
this is why I was saying I have a bunch of cable already being produced at the main
Mhm.
Coppers facility that's just down the ways. We could
Mhm.
go ahead and have that cable being brought in and
Okay.
combined with the Satyrs.
Well, it's still, that still leaves me with the same problem of the double assemblers, which I
Well,
could extend my platform.
well, yeah. Do you need anything?
I think I'm pretty much set. At
Okay.
this point, the only thing I could really do is if I could pick this whole thing up and lay it down with a better plan, because
Well, that is definitely what we're gonna do. Once we unlock the next tier of technology, we'll probably
that's
want
what,
to do a strip down.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, whenever I
For,
first started this, I didn't need the stone. I didn't have stone or copper coming in, and now
yeah.
I've got them both coming in, going opposite directions, crossing the far sides of each side of the plant.
Welcome to the chaos that is my Satisfactory streams.
Yes, I will fix that, and it will be organized.
Yeah, until it isn't.
which is normal for you.
Yeah. So there is one port facing my the space between our two factory areas open on the space elevator, and then there are 3 ports that are pointing towards the poison gas cloud. Um, so I'm assuming that you probably, when you get the automated wiring set up, you'll probably want to have the conveyor belt that drops the wire side of the space elevator. That being said, let me know, and I'm more than happy to run the conveyor belt to go ahead and get that sorted out for you. But you could probably figure out where I'm attaching the space elevator just by looking at where the conveyor belts connect to the bridge area.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah. Once we go ahead and get the automated wiring set up to be created and piped into the space elevator, it's just a matter of time waiting for it to all process down. So what I'll probably want to do is first check to make sure that our power grid is still strong, and then second, I think what we really need to do is maybe spend what little time we have left on the stream. Sorry. I'm probably not going to go for a full 8 hour. Not after I'm doing 6 earlier in the day. So I don't know. We might go ahead and call it there, and then I might leave the factory to run unattended. Or we could spend a little time like hunting for hard drives. Because when we do strip down and redesign the factory with the next tech tier, um, having some really useful hard drive plans could drastically change how we want to do the layout, because there are some really useful alternate schematics that can come up. Does that sound like I'm babbling, or does it make sense?
No, that makes sense. that one's almost full. Yeah, I've got a container over here that's like almost completely full of steel pipe.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
fix
why.
that.
That's why I'm like, let's put that steel pipe to use. Let's go ahead and start making some satyrs out of it.
Well, we're doing that. That's automated.
Hmm. What's going to be fun is when we have to combine satyrs and rotors to make motors. Because the rotors are made on my factory and the satyrs are made in your factory.
Hey, there's already a bridge.
Yep.
I couldn't. It'd be pretty easy for me to just stack them.
Yep, that's what we'll probably have to do.
Or I could be really cheeky and just blend it with the line that's already going over there.
Oof, that would be cheeky. But we don't need motors as of yet. I mean,
Have we been using concrete beams?
not yet. But with the next tech,
Okay.
the next tech unlock, we'll go ahead and be using them a lot more. So it's good to build them up now, because when we get the conveyor belts Mark IV unlocked, you'll appreciate having a huge swath of them.
Well, see, that's what I was just wondering. Is that's why I left them to build. But when I went to go look at them, I've only got 65.
Well, I haven't been
But
taking
then-
them.
Bobcat said he's fine.
What are you using them for?
Some of the research.
Oh, well, that makes sense, I suppose.
Say what?
Was that directed at us, or are you talking to Jenny?
Jenny.
Ah, okay.
She pointed to something next to me and said a word, and I couldn't under.
We're definitely getting enough modular frames in. The steel beams, though, are coming in a little slow. But I've got some in my inventory that I could throw in, so it'll be fine. Well, hey, yo, puppers, what you need? Oh, you brought me another mushroom. Thank you, bud. You know, I think I could go and combine this mushroom now with some other stuff. Maybe. I don't know if we actually have that unlocked yet. Nope, not yet. Let's check the map. Well, that one's actually pretty easy. Gamers of the world unite, yeah. Oh, man. Well, I know one thing's for sure. I'm going to sleep good tonight. Okay. Nutritional inhaler. Also known as the emergency inhaler. Takes you from full, takes you from, any health to full.
Nice little teleporter device. But wait, how would I use it? I can't teleport to me.
Wait, what?
Well, you said it takes you from any health to full.
Yes.
Yeah.
Silly.
Of course.
Oh my god! You're
as his
such a
only
sweetie! Guess what my lizard doggo just brought me?
Oh.
A purple power slug?
Holy crap, that's a good doggo.
Yeah! He's your best doggo.
And not only that, but that's proof that the power slugs are...
Here. Here, have some berries as a reward. You're a good puppers. Okay. Sadly, this power slug is going to be used for researching the unlocks for the violet power slugs, but yeah.
Hey, one of them had to go towards it anyways. May as well be the one that really matters.
Yeah, the one that we didn't even have to find.
Mm-hmm.
Convenience!
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Nah. If you leave this to run and let this stuff over here build up,
Mm-hmm.
next time you play this and I join in, I'll strip this down and rebuild it.
Yeah.
Because once we've got that stockpile.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I just need to go and make sure that the automated wiring is all set up. That way, when I do leave it to run, the next level will be easy to unlock when we go ahead and start up next.
Yep.
So, power slugs. Research.
Just make sure the
Automated
power grid's gonna hold it.
I might be able to do...
Good boy.
Okay, I think I might be able to do the automated wire with the mindset of we're going to be redoing this.
Yeah.
I can bend my factory effectively,
Okay.
and then I should be able to get automated wiring up and going.
Yeah. And again, I can run a conveyor belt from the current copper to go ahead and give you the cable so you don't have to worry about making cable over there. If that helps you save space or makes it easier on you. And I'd happily run a conveyor belt from the space elevator to wherever you need it in your factory to pick the automated wiring up.
I got the cables going, copper's going. That's all set. I just need to set a
You need to get
assembler.
yeah.
I just need to set an assembler.
Yeah. Assembler set up.
I think I've got it all. No, I do need 2 rotors.
Oh, well, I got that easy. I've got like 25 rotors or 26 rotors sitting in my inventory right now. I'll just run them over to you. But yeah, if you see a lizard doggo in the world and you have berries in your inventory, tame them. You might go and get sulfur, you might go ahead and get copper or iron, but you might also go ahead and get a violet power slug.
Yep. Sometimes he just spits up some iron on you.
Yeah, well, maybe not on the wrong thing. Let's see here. I need to split
I
that.
hate spiders.
Okay, let's see here. There you go. Those are the rotors you need, right?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to get out of the way then.
Just curve the platform around. I think jump. I see a purple power slug.
Ooh, well, they're unlocked now, so, I mean...
I ain't getting it. It's in an irradiated zone with about 20 big spiders.
Fun
They can stay
times. Wait, hold on. Is the quick wire piped into the main base at all?
Negative.
Oh, that's frustrating. I'm probably gonna want a conveyor belt getting that in here at some point, because when we rebuild the main base, I'm gonna want to have some quick wire on hand for doing the Mark II power poles, because a power pole that has 7 power lines instead of 4 is gonna make things a lot cleaner. I mean, you know. Either that or
Sound of an appeased
a wire in here. I mean, how did you unlock?
Unlock one.
Oh, that's programmable splitters. I'm just wondering how these things are on the tree. The programmable splitters and the Power Portals Mark III. And we haven't unlocked the path to them yet.
It's gonna be down there in that wood. That's
I heard that.
Okay. What's up, Boyo? Oh, you brought some wood. Oh, thank you, Boyo. Such a good lizard doggo. mean, I don't need the wood for anything, but yeah.
Wow, there's another purple power slug.
Yeah.
Still ain't getting it.
Okay. No one
They're
says you
both
have
in the
to.
irradiated zone.
Yep, no one's twisting your arm. You don't have to go and grab it. Will Melt ask for the